I was messing with something on the live here. I was trying to set up a hold on lipstick on my teeth. I always worry about that. I'm gonna check. Like, okay. No, I'm good. We're good. You know, it is what it is. Alright. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, I was setting up this live thing. It's always like a fear. Like, but then, you know, they have that lady that does that. What she do it? She does that naturally. She has a Charlize, wait. I never can say her name right. The one that sings the Pink Pony Club. Doesn't she have like, she does it on purpose. Puts the lipstick on her. Okay, well, here we are. Brain. We're gonna go right to this. Good morning, Julia. How's it going? How you doing? I set up YouTube to have. I fell asleep yesterday. Oh, well. You must have been relaxed. I hope you fell asleep sometime yesterday. See, I gotta check about thing. Should be 2 streams going on YouTube. One that has vertical and one that's horizontal, which is pretty interesting. So if something happens with the YouTube stuff, do let me know. Oh, enrichment time. Nice. I think this one. I don't know if there's 2 chats. Okay, so then. So yeah, there's a horizontal feed and there's a vertical feed for YouTube now. So it all depends on which one you want. There's 2. If you go to my page, there's 2 of them. 2 different kinds. 2 different ones. This is the one for horizontal. Okay. So depending on which one you want. Couldn't see that well? Yeah. Or the horizontal. Yeah. I don't know. Are you on the vertical one or the... Oh, you couldn't see that well on that one? Is it because of what you're on? The one I was in. At least I think that's the one... Yeah, you were. So I don't know what it looks like. It's interesting. There's like a... Okay, let me see. Okay, so that's that one. It's just interesting how they have all this, the way they have these things nowadays. What the hell? Let me go to the... Let me look to see what it looks like. Oh, it really smells squished. Yeah, that's why it's good to have like both, I think. Because most people are on their phone, I think. Oh yes, if you're on the actual let me look to see what it looks like. On the thing, it looks, if you're on your phone, it's fine. It really smells squished. Yeah. Okay. Well, if it ends up having issues with let me know, and I will. I can always take it off. It's just... Oh, now they're showing up, Yvonne. I just put it on. I don't know if you put it on, if you were talking before. They're showing up now. I just turned on that. There's like 2 different feet. I had to turn on that one, I guess. I have to see about, oh, and Facebook sometimes has issues, so let's deal with that. It just doesn't take that long. Let's see. Facebook has issues sometimes. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't see it before, but it might be because I didn't have it up. Yeah, I'm reading I see you, Junior. Don't worry. Alright. I see you, Junior. I just had to pull it up. Because Facebook doesn't like working on here. They like me looking like I'm crazy. So I'll just turn this one off, I guess. Oh, now it's showing up. Okay. It's like you have to have it up, like, completely. Alright. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Should work now. Alright, well, welcome. We're here. Welcome, welcome. Where did my thing go? Oh, here it is. Oh, I don't want that. There it is. Okay, now I can see myself. Yeah, being sane is no fun. Yeah, exactly. Being sane is not fun. So you're doing good, if you're muted? Good. Okay. Alright, Junior. We'll see what we can do here. Okay. Alright. We're gonna go into it. We're just gonna open up the room. And you guys, you know, I don't know if anybody's new that's watching, but if you're new, my name is Angie Fredrickson. I'm a medium, psychic, medical intuitive. I talk to spirit guides, stuff like that. So if you have any questions, let me know. And I put it in the chat, and then I will consult my guides or your guides, and we'll, you know, see what's going on. Or if you don't have a question, you can be general too. So that works out as well. So we'll do an opening of I like to do an opening meditation beforehand. And like I said, if you guys have any issues on the YouTube app, let me know, because I'm trying something different. Don't feel bad. I really want to. You have a question? Like, for the spirit guides, or for more so, like right now? Or for later? You know, like for a reading. Is that what you're asking, Julia? Okay. Well, you can ask it. Okay, Yvonne. Yeah, we can go into that. She's wondering about her brother's anniversary yesterday. 41 years. Okay, your guides, just putting it out there. Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't like some other question. Like figured it was like a question for your guides, but as I make sure. You're going to the doctor tomorrow. You're not happy about it. Why are you not happy about it? It's getting older. For muted. I feel like Vermuted's over there by himself. We still see you, Vermuted. Alright. Yeah, I figured 41 years since he's passed. It's a long time. Okay, we'll go into those things. We'll just open up first and no worries. No worries. It's always that way. It's just the way it is. It's the internet. It has to go through. Hey, it's Umzi. It's going well. How's your day going? Okay, we're gonna go to the... So, hello. What'd you say? This one could be bad. I'm okay, though. Yeah, it's just more of a fear. I feel like it's more of a fear. Is it brought on by stress, too? Is something brought on by stress? Sometimes the stress that we hold, we put in our body more so than. So if you feel comfortable, just take a slow, deep breath in with me. You can let it out and hold one in. And with this first breath in, you can imagine all the noise of the day, all the pressure, all the rushing, just beginning to soften a bit, just a little. Not disappearing completely, just loosening its grip. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders drop. Move your head side to side if you want. Unclench your jaw. Relax the space between your eyes. Like your body's finally realizing it doesn't have to stay in survival mode for this moment. Just have to be. And then with your next breath in, imagine a soft, warm light. Not bright or overwhelming, just gentle, like candlelight or lantern light in the dark. Moving slowly through the top of your head, down into your neck, moving slowly through your chest, your heart space, your stomach, filling all those places you've been carrying too much. And as you breathe out, imagine releasing the feeling that you have to hold everything together perfectly. That you always have to be strong or productive, on for everyone else. Release those feelings just for this moment. Allowing yourself simply to just exist, to be. Just feeling your breath in and out, feeling how it goes in your nose or your mouth, how it goes down your throat into your lungs. Just witnessing. Your breath. And now with one final breath in, you can imagine roots extending gently beneath you, grounding you into the earth, steadying you, supporting you, reminding you that even when your energy feels quiet, you are still connected, still enough, still worthy of rest, still worthy of love. And just sit with that moment for a moment. Sit with it. No pressure to become anything, just being here, exactly as you are. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes. And we'll open up the room. Okay? You're welcome, Umzi. Oh, you asked if have you missed it? And no, you did not. You didn't miss it. You came right on time, Umzi. Yep. All right, Junior. Junior wants a reading, so we're gonna give Junior a reading. Junior, you want a general? We're gonna go right to Junior, and then we'll go to Yvonne, do you have something going on today? Oh, thank you, Julia. And Yvonne, I'm glad you like that. It's good to, I don't know, just it settles me too. It is not just a selfless act, let's just say. It does help. All right. Yeah, the stress has not helped for muted. I saw that earlier. It's a self-act. Yeah, it's true. Very true. It is. That's good to do. That's necessary. It's a necessary thing you should take. Take time for yourself, definitely. I agree. Let me see. All right. Junior is on Facebook. I'm going to give her a general reading because she's on Facebook. And we'll do that. And then we'll go to Yvonne. Okay, got bloods done. Oh, you're all done with everything. Okay. So Yvonne doesn't have. Okay, just making sure. Okay. For you, Junior, it says wanted universe creators, and it goes through this whole. It just makes me feel more so that, hey, Cal, that we're all connected, and it's not just, we're all creators of our own, of the universe, and it's like a universe within a universe within a universe, like our own perceptions of the universe, and then there's the collective and all that. So it's like knowing that the information that, I don't know if you're having trouble understanding where the information is coming from, Junior, or just the energy of what you're pulling in is, it's just like understanding, like some of it is perception of your own energy. Sometimes it's the collective, and sometimes it's also, it's not needing to know exactly where it's coming from. Yeah, I did, Yvonne, but I didn't understand what you meant. It said, I think you said got bloods done, so I was confused what you meant. So I think you meant you got loads done. I don't know. So that's why I was like. So that's what I'm feeling with that, Junior. So if you're having trouble with understanding where things are coming, do you have sometimes I give you a general reading and then you come up with a question. So do you have a question, Junior, or? Because I don't want to go through a whole general reading and then answer a question after. Otherwise it ends up being too long. But I feel like it's also going past fear and like to befriend your fear monster. It's like okay, something about love. See, I had a feeling about. Oh, your blood's to check Ireland. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do know what it is. I'm getting there, Julia. Yeah, something about love, she's saying. Okay. But I feel like it's not just love it's just like in life in general, befriend your fear monster. Are you afraid of opening up? It's like the perpetual, like on the precipice of, like you're on the cliff about to do the new this makes me feel like the Fool card, right? In the tarot deck. It's like he's about to, it's like, be the fool, allow yourself to be naive and not worry about doing everything correctly. Hey, Ninja Muffin. How you doing? Oh, I met 40 followers. Thank you for following. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you, Junior. Just, it's like the fool card where you're on that precipice, like thing. Hey. Welcome, Ninja. So then, I just feel like it's like a lot of what you are. You met a Sarah lady last days, but she's not committing. Are we going to be together for some time. Oh, how you get a reading? It's just hey Cal, it's all, yeah, I saw you. I said hi. I don't know if you heard me. It's okay. How you get a reading is it's free, and you just, I mean, you can donate or give bits or whatever if you want, but it's not necessary for reading. And I just intuitively pick from whoever is in the live. You know, it's not first come first serve. It's first felt first. You know, so. It's more so just spirit led is the way to say it. So I'm on for like an hour and a half, and then whatever readings I can do during that time. They're not fast readings, but they're something that you can take home to mom, I guess, is the thought process. So you could actually feel spirit and not just like yes, no, whoa, you know. But yeah, I try to give something, but I do private readings as well. And everybody, I'm also on YouTube and Facebook, so everybody's seeing the chat. So if you do write, they should see it on the page, and they might respond. So, yeah. Well, thank you, Julia. I think everybody's doing pretty good. But you said, okay, so we're going to go back to Junior. So it's met Sarah lady last days, but she's not committing. Are we going to be together for some time? I feel like there is like there is more of a thought process of that, you know, there's a not knowing sometimes, and that's okay. I feel like also it's an anxiety thing of putting yourself out there and not getting the response that you want back. You know, I mean, that's intuitively, I got that from your, you know, just got that from what you said, Junior, the not getting a response back that can cause anxiety. So I mean, the feeling I have is that they're not giving me a feeling of, you know, like the being together for some time. It's like, it's not, the whole reason to be with somebody is not because they're going to be with you long term. I mean, yeah, there is that reasoning, but it's understanding that at that moment in time, a lot of things that we have in our life aren't always, nothing in our life is forever. And what we think, sometimes the things that are in our life that were only short periods of time, like you think of the love of your pet or your, you know, certain people that came in and out of your life, and how much that impacted you. Sometimes you got to realize that the forever people, it doesn't matter if it's a short time or a long time, it was a time because it was meant for you to feel and interact with. And it was for your own growth and for your own, and for theirs as well. So it's just not wanting to, yeah. Only constant humans, yeah. Yeah, the only thing, yeah, we have is constant is change, yeah. So. Oh no. No worries, Ninja. No worries. Yeah, I know they have a thing like that. I can always take that. Yeah, it's no worries. No worries, Ninja. Thanks for subscribing. All right, Junior. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and that's anxiety. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll give you one last card, and then, yeah, try to be more of your higher self and look at things at the bigger picture, I guess. It's like, you know, sometimes I think when they say 111-year-old self, it's like, stop, don't live in the, it's like, try to be that wiser, high, look at, you know, hold yourself in the higher, the whole rounded self instead of being in that triggered child state, you know? Yes, very much. Thank you, Ninja, for the support. I appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. I don't know. I think there's a way to turn that off. I don't know. I don't know much about Twitch, but yeah. Okay. I'm learning. They tap so many different things. Okay, so you should feel like you can take up space. Yeah, exactly. All right, thank you, Junior, for coming. All right, so we're gonna go to who else? Junior. We're gonna go. I already went to Junior. Yvonne, you're talking about your brother that passed away 41 years ago. It's his anniversary of that, so sorry. And so how this works is you can ask questions, or you can just have a general reading. Either way. And I can consult tarot, but usually what I do is, tarot is the same as, I use oracle cards sometimes, most of the time. But I do tarot as well. Alright. So Yvonne, we'll go to you, and you're welcome, Junior. Thanks for coming. And then we'll go to after that, Julia. And then if anybody else, then I didn't pick anybody else. Wow, he was only 19. Okay. There's something about swimming. Yeah, so young. I think of my son's 20. Yeah. My daughter 22, so very young. Something about swimming, and it made me feel like he likes swimming. I don't know, it's just something about a pool, but sometimes it could be like something with him. It could be with something that around you now, or with him, but I felt like it was with him, but do you have issues with it? There's something also with somebody's, I feel like it's his kidneys. Did he have issues with his kidneys? There's something about the lower back, like in the back here, like by the kidney area. And I'm seeing like him more with it's like brown hair, but kind of reddish brown. What did you say? He was having a carry-on one time, and we were trying to pull into a oh, he was 33. Yeah, you were having a carry-on one time. We were trying to pull into a paddling pool. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. What's a carry-on? No, you mean like oh, you mean like a luggage. Is that what you mean? Okay. Yeah, yes, brown hair. You're not sure about kidneys. He hit the drink before he passed. Okay. Oh, horsing around. Okay. Okay. She's from Scotland, so I was like, sure, understand. You guys always have your own sayings. Yeah, so spiritual study is essential. You're on a path of great learning. This is, I don't know, I picked the longer one for some reason. Usually they don't have, I like reading them though. But the angelic activations, you are on a path of great learning. You have already gained so much understanding from your spiritual encounters and experiences, but in order to become the teacher you were born to be, more study is required. Take the time to dive into spiritual books and texts, studying them carefully, for they are here to help you understand fully some of the processes you have experienced naturally. Activation. I am willing to learn in order to teach. Yeah, language. Well, when I visited a friend in Europe last year, she would always like explain, like, there's always like these things that, you know, because different, yeah, she would constantly explain to me these little things, which was nice. I didn't have to ask. She'd be like, oh, this means this. You know, they'll be talking though. She'd be like, Angie, this means this. I'm like, okay. You know, it's kind of funny. So I feel like it was more of what did he get in like it felt like an accident, like he got in a car accident or something. Is that what I would love to go to Scotland. That'd be fun. You can come to Florida. Just what came was the accident that seemed like reckless more so than anything. Like the word reckless, but it was like I don't know if I'm just getting in my head because he's 19, you know, but oh, okay. Yeah. I think Vermuted's he's wondering if he follows you around happy as clam when she's out grocery shopping. Yeah. You were 19. That's a lot. I feel like there was a... I feel like there was a lot of guilt. But not just... I feel like not just... I mean... Not just a guilt, not just with... No, it's okay if you read it. Yeah, Yvonne Vermuted said he was wondering if you feel him following you around a lot when you're out grocery shopping. I feel like there is like a lot of guilt. It was like before he passed. Well, I feel like there was like something about not being. I just feel like not being enough, or not being like living up to the standards. And I feel like there is more of... Okay. There was no drink in his system. I feel like there was a lot of guilt with the family as well, just not feeling like they were there enough. That's great, Unzi and Ninja. That's awesome. Good for you guys. That will give a lot more clarity in your mind too, not being off of that stuff. There's no drink in the system, but I feel like there was just... It's like, even though there wasn't, is like a guilt of stuff happening. Like, like, I think that's also to... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. That's what... thinking there were meaning is that there was a lot of guilt with the family, with the people, like his, well, you said his wife and his new he had a new girlfriend. It was like a guilt of all that, you know, like the failing of a marriage, you know, there was a lot of stuff like that. I feel like it's just knowing that you have, I mean, I don't think he had he had family, but like males really don't feel like they can go and, you know, talk about stuff, which is unfortunate. But I do feel like that it's like knowing that, you know, he should have known that he had friendships and stuff that would have inspired him and stuff. It's just like, you know, not allowing himself to have that, you know, there's a woe is me type mentality, right? I think they're just like, also when you're, you know, when you're on that spiral of drinking and then not drinking, and it's like that shame that comes in too. Yeah, they really don't sometimes, even now, depending on the family they grew up in, right? I mean, congrats to for Muted. I feel like it's like people like for Muted and other males that are like comfortable, you know, knowing that they're still males and can go into it, but but also be able to like hold both spaces, you know? I think it's so hard. I feel like that's exactly what they mean when they talk about us all having this higher frequency and going back. It's like as a collective, we are building it up and understanding more and more. No, you're not. For me, it's like, I'm just an oversharer. No, you're not. He said, no, you're not. It's good to, I feel like I feel like there is like a feeling of people that overshare, but there's oversharing in a way that is putting the burden on other people. You're not doing that. You're also trying to connect with other people. There's connection. A lot of people want to say it's oversharing, but it's not. In essence, if you aren't like trying to bring you're trying to bring awareness as well. Oh yeah. Well, I feel like I don't know why he's showing me crabs. Like Crab Shack? Like a crab shack? Yeah, there has been oversharing in my lives, but he's not one of them. And it's okay. You know, some people, sometimes they don't have a lot of people that have people to talk to, too, you know? I feel like he is, but I feel like there's something about crabs. Hey, Cheryl, how's it going? Oh, and then Kel's like, some of us are Cancer. That's true. Yeah. Was he? Yeah, maybe was he a Cancer? I don't know. It made me feel like, no, you're a Cancer sign. Okay. All that I need is coming to me in ways I could never have imagined. So I feel like it's just like the things that you can't. I feel like what they're saying here is like a lot of things that you think that, you know, like we ask, are they happy? Are they okay up there? I feel like it's the things that you can't even imagine. We can't even understand what is actually happening. What we say the other side, you know, it's like not something our brains can't wrap our head around. So you don't know about crabs. Yeah, maybe it's just, I don't know if he was a Cancer sign. Is he a Cancer sign? And I think he's just saying that, you know, like, oh, okay, then it wasn't what they were saying. But I do feel like there's taking care of myself is a radical act of love. I feel like he's saying, you know, like, back then it was, look, I mean, I think it's like taking care of the family, having certain expectations about life, and it was a hard thing. It's the whole idea of life then too is different from now, and it's like understanding that love isn't just taking care of family and being this certain aspect and having this certain status of being a man and married and, you know, the kids and everything. It's also the main part of it is just loving yourself and being the best that you can be, you know. And it's a lot of, it's going to that and understanding that rather than the societal wanting everybody to be this certain part of society so that we're, you know, helping the economy essentially. But it's the main part of life is loving yourself, and everything else is just conditioned for you to be able to survive, you know, here, right? It's just like loving yourself, and through loving yourself you can love others and give to others, right? So I feel like it's like he understands that now, and I feel like it just is because you understand that already. It's like you're already, you know, it's like knowing that. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. There was no space for that of loving himself. There was a guilt and shame and of all the expectations that he didn't, you know, bring into. And he wouldn't allow the outside help or anything like that. So it's like, and this is exactly what I was just saying, is like, the more you love yourself, the more love you can give. The more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world I choose to shine. So yeah. Kel said it was also several overbearing goddesses. Julia, which is Dirt's chick on YouTube, asked which goddess, because she can't see it. But it was overbearing goddess. So several overbearing goddesses helped her transfer love. Julia talks to deities and gives messages from deities. Okay, she says Hathor, Aphrodite, Eris, and Hel. Hel. I don't know if I can. You know, I can make this bigger actually. Well, thank you, Yvonne. I hope. Is this big enough for you? I'm just kidding. You did brighten up your world, yeah. Hey, Kazi. So, I'll leave this love with you. I have the same issue, Julia, with my eyes, so I get it. And they say, Yvonne, I'll leave you with this, and I'll ask him for a present from Spirit. I feel like he's around you, but he's not very strong. So I feel like, at least for me, I'm trying to, it might just be because of my energy this week, and I'm being honest. I'm like, I might not, the reason why it's not, but I do feel like he's here and he's around you. When I see good in others, I acknowledge it out loud. So I feel like it is that. You never feel them? It feels like it's really hard. I mean, I don't know if it's just that he doesn't. I just feel like he knows you don't need him as much as the other people do. He's not needed as much. I feel like there was guilt about other siblings that are older that he was connected to more. Not saying that, but it's like they felt a lot of guilt. But for me, it felt like when you're shopping and grocery shopping, he's there with you. So he says, talk to him when you're shopping. But I feel like there's a lot of guilt with the other siblings that he's also just kind of there, you know, when sharing energy and allowing them to, I don't know, just holding space for, I guess, is the thought process. It's not like he's not allowing, I mean, they're still moving forward with what they need to go through, but it's like, out of that love, he's there. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I feel like your mom is there by you a lot. I feel like, you know, even though it's like more so, I mean, they're around you, all of you, but it's like when they really are presenting themselves, it's like that energy. Yeah, he's closer. Yeah, because he was older, but yeah. So I was thinking, there's something about guilt though that I'm feeling with them. So yeah, it's true, Julia. Yeah, if you ask him to come in stronger, he probably will. Yeah, maybe it's just, I mean, I do feel like the energy of your mother is pretty strong too. So you might kind of just let her come in, you know. But yeah, that's a good idea, Julia. Hi, Kazi. Well, it's all awesome there on Twitchland that you guys are... Yeah, love yourself already. Yeah. Right. All right, Julia, you had a question? Yeah, I can... I don't have anybody planned for next... Bermuda, did you ask a question or you were just kind of hanging out? Hi, Ace. How you doing? We're doing good, Kazi. Everybody's doing pretty good. Everybody's doing. Your brother Jim's, yeah. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a lot of energy to compete with. I want to say congratulations to you, Umzi and Ninja, for, you know, being, you know, not doing it raw dog in life for 6 or 7 months. That's awesome. You know, I'm doing well. Yeah. Just no, you're not oversharing. Whatever. Bermuda. Okay. Julie, did you have a question? I forget if you did. I'm sorry. Where's the thing? Jim has been known to flirt with readers. That's hilarious. Okay, so Julia said, that's funny. They tell me I'll be fine, and they've always been right about that, but you still panic. Yeah, well, it's the not knowing. It's the letting go of the control, too, Julia, right? It's hard. I think also it's just because of that's just how you're used. You like to know things. It makes you feel it's the comfortability. I mean, that's the work that needs to be done, right, too. Yeah, about your business. Yeah, business picking up. Yeah. I feel like it's also the feeling is like just doing things just to do the things and not worrying if it's try just doing some things and testing things out instead of worrying if it's gonna work or not, and if it fails, it fails. If it not the business itself, but I mean is test out different ways of doing things. So okay. I want to talk to Jim now. I really do. I'm sure he's very nice. Oh my goodness, Julia, look at this. Snake princess. She has snakes. Julia was just talking about her snakes. The serpent path to power. Bermuda says, panicking how you seem badass and that you're not scared of snakes. I know. Julia seems like she would be pretty badass. And yes, Ace, you can ask a question. Yeah, you do have, yeah, you have 2 snakes. Okay, Ace. Yeah, I know, it's the bills. But it's like, do what you can that it doesn't cost. I mean, like, when you're making doing a business, it's going to cost money. You got to pay. You know, there's a thought process that you have to spend money to make money, but what you can do is also, like, figure out what you can put towards, like, you know, ads or promoting yourself, right? So, but, obviously, when you do get money and you need to pay for things, so I think it's also the idea that you don't want it to become something where it's becoming more of, you want it to stay pure and not performative, right? So it's more of, you still want it to be authentic and real and all that stuff. So, I feel like it's, doing what you can that is you don't have to have a question, Kel. It can be a just general reading. So, but I'll see what I only have like another half an hour yet. So, yeah, not a pony show. That's exactly, yeah. So it's like, that's in itself is hard. So, I mean, like, that's when reality sets in. It's not going to always be, there's only so much energy you have and things you can do with that. So it's like trying to branch out in a way that is still part of, the main focus is what you're doing with the readings and stuff, but also you have things that kind of supplement, like, because that kind of add on to it, like, that people can buy or whatever. I don't know if you have, like, there's always, like, they're not like saying exactly, but the thought process is, like, they have, like, post, I don't know if they sell this stuff on Etsy, but, like, certain, maybe even you do a lot of what's coming is, like, the ancestor stuff and the ritual stuff that you do, like, certain things you do with the goddesses. Maybe there's certain rituals or things that you can package in a pamphlet or a PDF that you could sell as well, stuff like that, because that is something, like, a lot of people don't have the creativity or the understanding of. And sometimes it's just the simple, it doesn't have to be, like, extravagant, but putting something like that together, or, because a lot of people do want to connect with their loved ones. Like, you've done that. Oh, thank you, G-Star. It's nice you say. So I feel like that, yeah, it's something like you have an authentic thing, like, that you could somehow help others, develop, like as well. I just feel like there's so much responsibility. It's hard to think straight, you know, like when you have a little brother, little sister, they're just kind of like, it's just like, so it's like too much to think straight, you know? Hey, Ninja. Yeah, well, I'll get to you. It's just trying different things, though, and seeing what you feel like you want to do. I feel like it's like going past the fear of being right, though, or, you know, or knowing exactly what you need. Because the time has come. The time is act now. So I feel like it's just going right into it. You know? What are you feeling, Julia? What'd you miss? We're just doing readings, G-Star. Oh, it's for 8. It's for Julia. I mean, they can sometimes bring in extra, you know. You've seen how yours go. Well, if you want, I mean, like I could always, you know, be a moderator on the sidelines. You know, I don't have to be. I'm not. You'd be live, but I could go on the sidelines and moderate and things. So just let me know. But like you do on mine. That'll help. I mean, you can, you know, you get some, and then you can promote and do that way, yeah. That'll work. Oh, you don't think you would keep on that topic? Well, it's your live, so you can. I mean, yeah, it's hard. I mean, like, if you look at mine, they do go right into the love and the other stuff and all that, but okay, thanks, G-Star. There is, like, it's like, you know, just having, you are the host, so it's up to you what you want to have it on. Yeah, there are a lot of trolls. That's why, I do the live on TikTok on Monday at 6 p.m. and Julia, who's Dirt's chick, she moderates, and we had so many yesterday. We had 5 or 6. We're just, you know, people putting in it. Yeah, if you have religion, it's, you know, everybody does, but they're putting in, you know, religious scripture and then trying to, you know, then you got people asking other people to text them and all this stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, if Julia's down, I would. You don't have to have a set or anything. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to go together at one point, I'd be down for that, you know, Julia, and then you could take turns, or if you know, or just be there for whatever as support on the sidelines, yelling at people. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. You inspire trust in God. I don't yell at anybody. But it's up to you. I'm fine with whatever. But I feel like you should. It's more of like, I think you should inspire trust and confidence in yourself. It's having that trust and confidence in yourself that is what is causing. That's what you need. Is like, you know, getting that confidence, and just doing and through that, yeah. Yeah, we're all doing this stuff, yeah. I guess, yeah. Yeah. All right. But yeah, if you ever want to, any of that stuff, you know, If no, don't ever feel obligated, Julia. So whatever you want to do, you do. But, you know, I'm always here to help as much as, you know. Because I love you, Julia. Camera angle and stuff, since I have to figure out to see questions. Oh, yeah. Matching outfits, cool as like club music. Freaky Snake Show for halftime? Sure, man. Bermuda's the director of this whole thing. Jesus Christ. It's hilarious. Any questions you have, like, you don't have to have even, like, you could have a separate your phone or iPad that has the chat. You can somehow get the chat on there. Just from TikTok. You don't have, the thing I do is different. You don't have to do stuff like that. All right. Oh, tarantulas. No. That's when I take a take a break from tarantulas. Tarantulas. No. Yeah, you could bring them in. Oh, thank you, Eva. Oh, you are too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's my Chucky mug I got from my husband for I don't know, it was Christmas or my birthday. I can't remember. He's good on one side and evil on the other. Super spice. She's super spice. Nice. All right, so I think it's just getting the confidence and just doing it and seeing what works and just working it through. You're gonna feel what's comfortable and what is you and what you should keep and what you shouldn't. You know, it all works out. Oh, was something going wrong with your Geico? Do you get good car insurance then, Julia? Just kidding. Horrible joke. All right, Ninja. I think Ninja. Everybody's like, thanks for the follow, G Star. All right. Robot kits. What's a robot kit? Bad Angie. Everybody was thinking it. I just said it. I went for the low-hanging fruit. Yeah, I did. We make models. Cool. Ninja, you want a reading, hon? You're still here? I think you're still here. What do the robots do? I don't know if she's here. If she had to leave. Let's see if I can. A robot that can kick it. I don't know if you can tell if it's in the live or not, but. Oh, okay. From Power Rangers. A series called Brave. Hello, no, not ones that can kill you. Robots are cool. All right. Well, I don't know if Ninja had to leave. She might have had to go. Didn't see her. Just not replying unless she doesn't. She's like she wanted somebody else to go probably. You can go then. Okay, Cal. You got a general. You want a general one? Okay. Well, do that. I'll do this one actually. Okay. Go Power Rangers. That's all I know. I never watched that. It's more of a Ren and Stimpy age. And I bet you can see that. Yep. Ren and Stimpy. You're not gonna ask, oh, you're bothering your goddesses too much? You're not asking any of those questions? Okay. Angry Beavers more? You watched the original and that's all, okay. Bevers. Oh. I feel like I'm missing. I feel like there's like a feeling of just being comfortable in your own comfortability of being comfortable in your own femininity, and your own sexuality, and your own understanding of how you fit into the world, Kel. Yeah, I know the button episode of Ren and Stimpy. And it's not saying you're trying to, but it's hard when you have these. I mean, there's just more archetypes, right? But I think that's what the goddesses are really symbolizing, is the archetypes of what certain, like when we do look at spirit guides or goddesses, it is more so you feeling the connection to them because of something that you can't feel inside yourself, right? So the connection you're trying to connect with is, for instance, like if it's, I know you didn't say Aphrodite. I mean, did you say Aphrodite? I don't know. But if you were to pick Aphrodite, like it's like the feeling of sexuality or the the femininity or attractiveness type thing. It's like you have to see that on the outside of yourself so you can feel that inside. It's the same, I mean, it's the same thing as, it's like wanting to embody that yourself. So you have to, Yeah, I was thinking like more so like just sexuality in general. It doesn't have to be female sexuality. But it's just sexuality in general and learning how you fit into the world, which makes sense what I said, because it's like, I know they're goddesses, and then you go, well, but even though they're goddesses in their own way, each of them do have male and female attributes. Even though they're, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Loki's daughter. Yeah. I named a lot of my dogs after Norse gods, so I went through the whole bloodline of that. For a little bit, anyway. More so on Thor's side, but yeah. I mean, just like, even though they consider themselves female, there are male attributes to them that they hold, right? So, I mean, like, it's just something about them and their I did say femininity, but also the sexuality aspect is like where you fit in the world, which makes sense to what you said. You fall for women. The God, spouse, hell. Okay. Oh, okay. Looks like it's in the way of your health. Yeah, the thing is, like, when you talk about it, it's not always about like sex. You know, it's like sometimes it's just we have a lot of, yeah, so it's like, it can just be more comfortable in your body, or just being able to have the confidence to. I mean, like, you think of somebody that is able to hold, the way they hold themselves, you know. But I think it's more of like a understanding that, yeah, it's like not putting judgment on yourself and all that, but there is like, well, they have, they keep doing this. Well, it's like a lesson that, yeah, once you can't run from it. Yeah. Divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future, fortune. So it's like part of what is your path. I mean, that's what you're working on right now. That's what's at the forefront. So it's, man, of course it's going to come up, and it is, you know. With your guys, to know it's giving a self-love reading, yeah. Okay, experiments, manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, arrogance. So it's like, I mean, it doesn't, all these words doesn't have to pertain exactly to what is going on with you, but I feel like there is like a knowing that you can't force change. But there is, it's like allowing yourself to make mistakes, and not judging yourself for like feeling like you went backwards. Okay. Well, that's, yeah, I mean, that's the way, yeah. Eventually, that's the whole thing is, like you said you look at how when we react to you, and that's how you boost yourself up. That's the way we learn to love ourselves, because you're projecting, you're looking on the outside for the validation, right? Where really what those people are showing you is what's actually you feel inside for yourself, but you're not allowing yourself to feel. So that's why when so you're allowing a lot of control on the outside of yourself, which is going to be hard. It's going to be hard, because if somebody then rejects you, you take that in internally, and then that, because you're not developing that, you got to understand that what you're feeling with that boasting on the with how you feel when you feel like they do find you attractive is really, you do feel that, and that is the self-love that is there even when they're gone, you know. Yeah, you need internal boost, not external, because a lot of the suffering that's going to happen is because those external boosts, all those, you know, external, you're giving it all the control out, where it's there to help you in the beginning, to show you what you have inside. Yeah. Aw, yeah, love that. Yvonne said, look in the mirror and blow yourself a kiss and say, I love you. Yeah. But it's like, yeah, and I feel like it's knowing that you can't force change, but there is, it is a slow increments and things like that. So, yeah. Yeah, external is temporary, internal sticks. Because, you know, because like we were saying earlier, change is a constant thing. Yeah. You're welcome, Kel. I'll give you one more card. Sorry, it was a self-love thing. Sure. Rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. Soul cage. I feel like it's like they're just explaining to you that this is part of what you decided to do coming here. in this life. So it is what you're meant to be doing, what you know. Yeah, you know that, right? So I'm just gonna do Ace. I'm gonna read Ace. He wanted a question, and then I'll go to then I'll pull you a card for me to. Does that sound good? And then we'll call it a day. Thanks for Cal for coming. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I feel like you're doing great though. Don't get so, I feel like it's a process, and there's going to be times where it doesn't feel like you're made any headway, but I feel like it's all on the same path, and it's knowing that you have the awareness, you're doing the work, and that's the foundation, and that's good. So, yeah, you can't force change. But you can miss it. Did you miss it? I won't be able to get to all of you guys. I'm sorry, but I could try. So Ace, I was gonna go to Ace, and then I was gonna go give Bermuda a card. But yeah, I went to Kel because you weren't here, Ninja. Sorry. What was your question, Ninja? Did you have a question? I'll pull you a card, Ninja. Okay. I'll give you guys quick cards because I only can do so. I can't not. So Ninja, it says your household situation is improving either through a move or healthy change in the occupants. Okay, Kazi. Thanks. So this is what I got for you, Ninja. Are you looking to improve? I feel like it's not as much a move, but improving your life situation more so through a transition of trying to get a higher paying job, or you're trying to figure out the job situation and how you can improve on your home life in general. Does that make sense? All right, so Ace is saying, if you can answer me yet, Ninja is just like, I know it's a delay. So Ace asks, will I ever find love and happiness and financial stability and a good family again? Well, I feel like it's more so like, are you feeling, it's more so knowing that you are worthy of having that. So it's not as much of will you, it's like you knowing that you are worthy of that. Oh, beautiful rainbow. Aw. I don't know if that you're worthy to have that again. Yes. It's like you I mean, it's your life to live, and it's up to you to want to do it, but it's also knowing that you are worthy of it again. And it's not like it's being denied to you. It's because of how yeah, your potential is ripe. I just feel like it's like you gotta, yeah, I feel like you just gotta, it's not just gonna come easily, but it's gonna, you gotta put out in the work and understand that you're deserving of it, and that I think there's a pride there too. It's like, it's okay to be prideful with what you get and stuff like that. All right. You're working on that self-love too? Yeah, Ace. Ace is working on, yeah. All right, bye, Kel. Thanks for coming. You have a nice day too. Cal's like, I could spare some goddesses. Yeah. Iris, I always say their names wrong. Iris will get them. Yeah. Definitely worthy. Yeah, you are. And I feel like it's just like knowing that, like, you know, even though you did have, you know, things didn't work out the first time, it's okay that it'll, you know, it doesn't mean that you only have one chance. There's lessons that had to be learned and things that I feel like it also is just a growing up that needed to happen. And but it's like to get things going, you need to listen to your own. Yeah, it does seem like self-love is the theme for us all tonight. Yeah, it's not always that way, but I feel like it's stroking that inner flame of your own, you know, you do feel it, and it's like allowing yourself to go into that feeling of what you're driven to do instead of fearing that you're going to make a mistake. You know, allow yourself. I think a lot of it too is not just self-love, but allow yourself to make mistakes and be okay that you made them. That's what life is. You know, it's like, it's okay if you make mistakes. That's how we get, it's not the right path, and being on this path and sometimes the path is got branches and you end up circling back and doing all these things. It's because you need to learn certain things along the way, because where you want to go, you need that information, you need that experience. And so it's not always doing everything correctly or in the sense of the most efficient way. Sometimes it's not, you know, and that's okay. And a lot of healing and growth happen through hardship, and we know that. I mean, like, there's the most growth we have is through learning about ourselves and the pain, you know, which is unfortunate, but that's the way of the world. And, you know, it's like that's how the growth happens. So learn from previous good and bad and get out there. Yep. Yeah, what you put the world, you get back. Exactly. Yeah. You're welcome, Ace. But I feel like, yeah, you will. It's just having the confidence in yourself that you will too. And believing it. Yeah, believing. Okay. From you, did you just want a card? A quick one? Okay. I want to see what I want to give him. Oh, I want to give him this one. I don't know. Like, yep. Hardship, growth is, yeah. I feel like, I mean, Disney movies don't start out with, well, she's rich, and, well, sometimes they do. But, you know, they start out with what they start out with, you know, the death of the family member, the parent, or, you know, being poor, you know, like all that stuff. It's like, it's hardships and the resilience and the, you know, I'm not saying growth can't happen the other way. It's just that it's not as deep and rooted and learned and changed. The big change that happens does happen. The dramatic change. You know, you don't. There's a reason why when the Lord of the Rings that they had to go on this huge trek all the way around, you know, all the way to the middle of Earth to throw the ring in. It wasn't just down the street, you know. It wasn't that easy. So yeah, doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yep. Oh, that's what Scott is saying. Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yep. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. All right, sorry. I won't do that to you. All right, muted. Okay. I feel like, okay, you were wondering about I feel like this isn't for you really, though. It's just what we're just saying. Your path may be bumpy, but this will alter soon. So I think it's just like, I was talking about the collective because yeah, the path will be bumpy. I don't feel like that's for you as much, but I do feel like there is, the feeling I have about the doctor thing is that there is going to be like something that they're just going to have you watch. It's just a card. It's just a card. Okay, yeah, it's one card. But I feel like there's going to be something they're going to have, like, just watch, like a, you know, like it's going to be like on the brink, like blood work type thing where you're, that's what it makes me feel like. And they're going to be like, we're just going to watch this. It's nothing to be worried about now, but it's something just to look at. I don't think it's something that has to do anything with whatever you feel like your symptoms you're having. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Yvonne, I don't have it. I do not. But I feel like, too, they're saying you have the ability to affect your own destiny. So it's like, it's good. I feel like, well, that's twofold, where I feel like it's good that you're going to the doctor. You're going to figure out what's going on. But it's like keeping on top of it and making sure that, you know, it's doing the preemptive work instead of reactive, you know, like waiting till it's too late, you know. It's good that you're going. And also I feel like it's talking about the stress too, like that you have sometimes, like, not saying stress is causing it, but like, you know, like, but we can internalize certain feelings or emotions and then it turns into other like ailments, right? Physical ailments. So it's like, I feel like it's just that I feel like you have worked out a lot of it, but I feel like I'm not saying this is what is causing it right now, because I was like trying to feel if it was, that was the cause of what's happening, but I feel like it's more of just that because you've been doing the work, that's why you're more in tune with your body too, and understanding that something might be off. So I feel like it's a good thing that you're going, and that, you know, this is going to be something that, you know, I mean, because things are always in motion. Emotions are always in motion and moving through. So it's still something that's moving through, but I feel like it's just something that needs to be looked after. And I think you are doing the work that is moving things through, though. So. All right. But I think it's going to be, it's a good thing. It's scary. Yeah, but picture. All right, guys. You're welcome. I hope you guys have a good week, too. Much love to you guys. Thanks, Yvonne, for the Reiki last night. I appreciate it. I didn't see the music until today, but I will use that next time. I'm not very good at my messages sometimes. There's too many platforms. I gotta get back on a routine. But everything's going well. Thanks, guys, for coming. I appreciate you all. Oh, thank you. And Julia, you can always contact me, whatever you want to do, or if you need help with anything, let me know. All right. Bye, guys. We'll see you later. Bye for muted. Thanks, Kazi. Thanks for coming. I'll get you next time. Okay. See you guys later. Good luck on your thing for me. Let me know how it goes. I want you to overshare. Okay. Yeah, stress is not helping. Yeah. All right. You will eventually. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys later.